I always felt like if the devil decided to walk the earth as a human being, he wouldn't choose a man. He would 100% choose a woman. And I feel like he found his human vessel in Bonnie Blue.
I'm not here to please all the women. I prefer their husbands and their sons. No, I want their husbands.
Hey guys, I am back again with another video. This is a follow-up to my video that I just posted this past Wednesday. Now, when I did my video, I did put in there at the end that I saw this crazy thumbnail about this girl sleeping with 1,057 men. Yes, a Miss Bonnie Blue has the world record for sleeping with the most men. 1,057 men. Now, I don't know if you guys are thinking the same thing that I'm thinking, but they're saying that this is a 25-year-old, and for some reason, she looks a lot older, a lot mature, like probably late 30s to me. Tell me what you guys think. If you haven't watched my last video, it was this one right here where I reacted to a girl named Lily Phillips that slept with 100 men in 24 hours and cried at the end of the day when it was all said and done.
It's not for the weak girls, if I'm honest. It was hard. I don't know if I'd recommend it. It's kind of like being a prostitute in a sense of like, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it, like just one in, one out, like it feels intense.
Like more intense than you thought it might?
Definitely.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, it's okay. Just take
Yeah, 1 minute.
I felt like that was the perfect documentary because at the end of it, you saw that a girl who slept with 100 men in less than a day ended up crying on camera.
Have you even processed, do you think, what's happened?
Not yet. God, I won't forget this day, Jesus.
I look at this video and I just feel so sad for her because it just looks like she is hurting herself. Whatever is going on with her is not natural. And at a point of that video, you kind of saw where like she was glitching with her eyes. Like it was really weird. Like her eyes was just like in the video while she was talking, like, oh, it's so weird.
I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic. Sometimes you'd like disassociate and but it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like, but it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like,
that was the real human part of her. Like she really felt like, oh my gosh, it's just one in, one out. I don't know how to explain it. When you train for something, when you work your ass off to accomplish your goal, you're not crying in despair. You're not crying with regret. And you know what I felt is that that was her human part that was coming out. The little part of her soul, like suffering, or it's like it took a beating. That's why she was crying. But what happened the next day?
last week I did 101 guys. Now, this was just the warm up because in February, I'm going to be the first person ever to reach 4 digits of guys all in one day. Yes, 1,000 guys.
All I can say is this is my honest opinion about what is happening here. Lily Phillips, Bonnie Blue, they have demons inside of them. You can't tell me that sleeping with 100, 1,000 men makes you happy. Their goal on this earth is to literally draw out the most basic, pathetic men on this planet. Their goal is to destroy these barely legal boys that they're into. That is their purpose. This is insanity. Insanity, I tell you. You walk around and say you're a you're a whore, this is feminism, my body, my choice.
You've had 1,000 men's inside of you today.
Just feels like I've had a heavy day in the bedroom, which is exactly what I've had.
There's nothingness in those eyes. No sadness, no remorse, no regret, just nothing. There are literal demons on this earth, whether you believe it or not. And I'm telling you, they walk around in human beings. And unfortunately, I'm going to say this, like, there's a demon inside of her. That's why she doesn't feel any way with so many men running through her. Like, you're mixing so much energies. Her purpose in life at this point is to drag as many men, is to pull out and weed out all those weak men. She's pulling out all those weak, beta, trash men who have no self esteem whatsoever about themselves, who don't think highly of themselves, who don't like themselves truly. It has nothing to do with pleasure. And if you are married to any one of them, it is better to be alone. Now, I would always like to believe that people can always change. There are some people with some good testimonies where they change. Unlike Lily Phillips, like, I look at this one and I feel like the demon has completely taken over. Like, there's not enough men in this world to fill whatever she needs to fill.
I'm fine. Like, if I was to put my foot
Like, you literally can tell from my face that I just find her extremely disgusting.
now, like, I'd be fine. I don't know. I don't think I'm relaxed and I'm enjoying it. So it's not like I'm like tense up, like, don't want it. Like, my body's like, wants me to take it.
She's like a man eater. That's gross. When I look at her, I just see like it's like a human being, but there's nothingness inside of her.
So it started off, I'll give you a bit of an overview. Gangbangs after gangbangs to start with. It was just like, the room was absolutely full. Then we did groups of 5, like one after the other of 5s. Then sort of like, because we was hitting really good numbers, I wanted to give people more time. So then it went down to like one-on-ones, didn't it? So like,
This is just disgusting. Oh my God. The men who sign up to sleep with you, they are the most depraved men that exist, and they are the weakest that exist. You heard me right. The men that sleep with her, knowing that she slept with over 1,000 men, are. I am honestly heartbroken for those women who have husbands that slept with her. I'm sorry, but if I had a husband and he slept with somebody who had a body count of over 1,000, I would think you're a worthless bum. Like, this is not just a male thing. You know, like how men will look at women and say, oh, because she has bodies on bodies, like, I wouldn't wife her, I wouldn't this, she's not important, she's not this. I look at men who will look at a woman like that and say, I'm gonna stick my inside of her. I look at that man as, you are bottom of the barrel, the lowest form of man to exist.
we all know how much Americans love a Super Bowl, and I'm going to let them breed me so I can provide you with more NFL players. Does that sound good, boys?
Sounds good to me.
She's sitting around a bunch of young men, but she's planning on having sex with these barely legal boys that are impressionable. These are not men, these are boys. These 18-year-old, 19-year-old, they're boys. And she's literally taking advantage of them. She is a predator. She preys on those younger boys because she knows they're vulnerable.
Okay, so I've been so busy bonking students, and now it's time for the dads and the older brothers to have a go. So dads, are you ready to bonk me?
Yeah.
These men look like degenerates. These men are pathetic, 100% pathetic. And if any one of them are married, I feel like if I had found this out about my husband, I would have lost all love for him. I would have lost all love for him. He would never touch me again, ever. She preys on the married man because she's most likely saying to herself, oh, he has a wife. He's most likely bored. Let me go after him. If she was to really go to a man that had integrity, that stood on business and looked at her and told her, "You are disgusting and I wouldn't touch you with my 6 to 9 inch pole." If there was a man and he said, "I wouldn't even breathe the same air as you, and sorry, I won't fall for your trick." If she had men actually saying that to her, that probably would let her know that she is not God's gift to men. She's actually a curse, a walking curse. Now, just when you think they've had enough attention, now here come pictures with Lily Phillips with a baby bump and Bonnie Blue talking about cravings and hinting at pregnancy. Can you imagine the actual conversation that she would have with that child later down in the future saying, "Where's my daddy?" "Well, it's just one of the 100 men I slept with." There are some women who should not have children, and Lily Phillips, Bonnie Blue, they would make terrible mothers.
The media also didn't need to lie and put pregnancy rumors out there, which wasn't already there.
So they're not pregnant, but can you imagine someone like this having a kid? I would like to believe having a child would probably save them and be like, "Oh my gosh, I experienced this. I don't think I would want my child to go through this." But they are so proud of their lifestyle that I feel like they would just be the worst mothers. And indeed, they are not pregnant. It is some lie, it's some scam, or some role play that they're going to do for their job. Now, at the end of the day, I really don't care about this. But when you see something, you're just like, what the hell? It's a what the hell thing. What are you doing kind of thing. Anywho, guys, I'm actually done watching these videos. I think this is the last time I'm going to ever comment on Miss Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips. I think I've wasted enough of my time on these women. These women are going to exist. And to this extreme extent, the things that they're doing is just. I can't even begin to even look at those women and actually take them seriously. But anywho, guys, thank you guys so much for watching my late night video. If you have any comments, leave them down below. I'll be happy to respond to them. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And if there's something that you would like me to react to, definitely put it in the chat below. Alrighty, thank you guys and have a great night.